roundhouse kick lands.
Oh!
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt.
And with authority, he goes. Well, he was the first man to amass a double-digit winning streak in the shark-infested lightweight waters in the UFC. The former interim champion, El Cucuy, Tony Ferguson, back on the proving ground here today.
Tony Ferguson was able to navigate the toughest division in the UFC. He's one of the most diverse, nasty strikers the UFC has ever seen. And you couple that with that college wrestling background. Every time you step foot in the octagon, Ferguson, you know you have your hands full. One of the most exciting fighters the UFC has ever seen.
He is an 8-point striker, outstanding submission game, has a lot of good chokes in his arsenal. He'll lean on that Darce choke, has a pretty good triangle as
Watch
well.
that, no signal.
I'm telling you, Tony Ferguson ready to prove yet again that he is one of, if not the best lightweight on planet Earth. Tony Ferguson, he has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Teammate makes his return to competition here tonight. A lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov set to fight Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, you can see Dana White grinning ear to ear because a fight that he has put together 5 times on paper will finally be consummated tonight. Round 1 is underway. Khabib Nurmagomedov and El Cucuy Tony Ferguson. 2
of the greatest lightweights in UFC history are finally having an opportunity to compete. Who is going to set the tempo of this fight? Can Khabib score the first takedown? Can Tony defend? Can Tony get off one of those great slicing elbows that he dominates people with? This is a fight full of questions, and that's why everybody's so excited about it. Nice pass. Getting them on here. Nice transition.
Making all these shots count. That's a heck of a strike to land from bottom position. Nurmagomedov's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, looks like he's got the submission locked in. He's
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
He needs to regain his posture, right? He needs to shove that foot down from around his...
El Cucuy's looking for a Darce choke here.
Oh my goodness, that Darce choke was very tight.
Ooh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke. Knee on belly, postures up, knee on belly, he's raining down ground and pound. He has to move or the fight is gonna get stopped. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Ferguson's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so.
Striking from every position lands a strike from the bottom.
Nurmagomedov's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Yep, that guillotine's deep. Oh no!
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
30 seconds to go in this one. Constantly a moving target. Final seconds here of round one. Round two straight ahead.
Excellent job, Russ. I really like your weapons. Great positions. Your submission looked awesome, but we just barely missed. This round, we know what to expect.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
All right, let's get to round two. Nice 1-2 there. Oh, nice kick to the body there. All right, now Khabib Nurmagomedov in the clinch. He makes it look so easy to get this fight to the ground. We'll see how soon here he chooses to change levels.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Might get the TKO here. Oh, great ground shot there, and that one opened him up.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
We got a scramble here.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut. Oh.
2 minutes now to go in round two.
Wow, he is landing time and time again on that cut.
Get that knee in, shrimp.
In the half guard.
Khabib's right back to the full mount here.
Nice.
In inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now. Oh, and he's out. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Seconds winding down in round 2. Round 3 next.
Stop.
You're looking tired out there, but I know you trained hard. There's more left in you. I need you to be smart now.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at some of the action. What a display of ground and pound.
It's his calling card. It's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a brutal ground and pound fighter, and he showed you just then why he's known as that in the MMA sphere. He's the guy that if he gets you down, he will dominate you with positioning and brutal, nasty ground and pound.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
End this fight. End it.
And now left. And with authority, goes to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
You have to fight back.
Give me that wrist control. Let's go.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Look at that.
Takes his back now. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Oh, bails on the submission now. Well, his superior grappling has certainly been the lead narrative in this one. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's doing a great job of dictating to his opponent, not allowing him to make any decisions in regards to the fight.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face.
Back mount now. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. You can only describe his condition as critical now. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hip, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Nice defense.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician.
Cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Ferguson.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with a big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Get right here. Uppercut. Oh, he's not gonna guillotine. That guillotine is very tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter. Oh, he got to his spot.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Oh, right into mount.
Ferguson's in half guard.
Great shot from the top position. Great submission defense on display tonight. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom. What submission is going to be? Oh, I think he's going for an arm triangle. He needs to push. The left arm across is secured with his head. Right to the knee on belly.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you can land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He passes to half. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard. He is making these shots count. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Let's go. You gotta get back up to your feet now.
Khabib's back in half guard. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Slow that heart rate down. It's okay. We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. We're bloody.
Ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Nurmagomedov. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit. Oh, nice.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. Jake, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack.
Ferguson going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy in it.
Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
Oh, it landed. He hurt him.
Right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the wrong spot.
Right back.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, this position now, what we call the north-south. If you're the bottom fighter, what are you trying to do to get out of harm's way?
Man, it's tough on the bottom. It's very tough because everything hurts, right? It doesn't matter that they're not completely driving the shoulder in.
What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so a competitive title fight tonight, Daniel, as many expected. 25 minutes, not enough to determine a winner. Slight lean to the champion, or what?
I do believe he's still champion, but that's why he's the champion. Because when the challenges are the biggest, he usually will step up.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.